Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this episode. Today we want to speak about parental alienation and does it exist among the Muslim community in the UK or not. Now, just to make this short and brief, the best thing to do is to just reflect on the new campaign by Islam 21C. It's called In Their Shoes. And if you go to the website, which is intheirshoes.co.uk, you'll see the website. It's got all the information, and it's got the supporting organizations. I think it's nearly 30 logos in there. But if you go to Islam 21C, which is, the campaign is powered by Islam 21C, you will see in their website that they've got over 50 supporters now, and not just the organizations that you see in the campaign website. No, we're talking about renowned speakers, teachers, influencers, Islamically, of course. If you look at the website, you see that this campaign is being supported by mosques in London and Birmingham, Cardiff, Iman Channel, Islam Channel, and other renowned organizations, let it be for the youth or let it be just community centers. Now, what brought this to my attention, of course, is that fathers have been struggling with this for the last I don't know how many years now, and they haven't been speaking because obviously it's not in their nature to complain and to say someone has to speak to my ex, or I'm going through domestic violence, or I'm going through she's trying to control me, she's alienating me from the children, and all of these things. And of course it's new to us because Silat al-Rahim is very important to us, the ties of kingship. And when you look at the website, it says that we want to ensure that children have meaningful access to both parents. Now, this is worded in a good way, because if you were to say we want to ensure that both parents have meaningful access to their children, then it's not child-centered. And again, with working with children or applying for contact or anything like that in court, everything you say needs to be child-centered. Now, when we say the word meaningful access, what does meaningful access mean? Okay, now a father is someone that is considered to be Rabb al-Bayt, yeah, so someone that is in charge of the household. He's the breadwinner. He's the one providing for his kids, for the family. Maybe after everyone get what they need, then it's time for him to look for his needs, if that's if he's got anything left. But this is in our community, Islamically and traditionally. But living in the West, what happened to the Muslims? We don't know. We don't know what is the right thing to do. Do we live Islamically, or do we, and I'm talking about, when things go wrong, when things go south, do we go to court? Do we go to mediation? Do we go to, local mosque? Do we go to, who do we go to? Now, the word meaningful access is only meant at those that have been alienated, have been, to court, and maybe that's it. That it's a dead end, and no matter what they say, it's not taken into consideration because of the amount of falsehood, the amount of fake accusation, the amount of manipulation that's been taking place. And I thought it's only Photoshop that can manipulate images, but looking at these solicitors nowadays, their job is to manipulate your look as a father, and to make you look as this perpetrator, as this abuser. And mom is just a survivor. Mom is just a survivor, someone that needs to be protected. And again, with family law, you are guilty until proven innocent. It's not like if you are drug dealing or breaking the law where you are innocent until proven guilty. And then, the court has got no time and it's got no resources, and the judge is not going to put himself or herself forward to, to second guess it and think, what, I don't have enough evidence here. And, it's only fair to go by the evidence, because having no evidence, but mum said so, is an evidence. Yeah. You can come to court, and I'm talking to you right now. Today is what? Today is the 5th of March, and it's 7 a.m., nearly 7 a.m. And I know what I'm talking about. I've been to court for all reasons. Okay. I've been to interpret there. I've been for my own cases, and I know how things run. Now, in this campaign, in their shoes, we need to be in the shoes of these children. And if things go south between you and your ex-partner, now you still remain as parents. Okay, you don't remain as husband and wife, but again, you're supposed to co-parent, and you're not supposed to go to court just to assassinate the non resident partner, which is the father, of course. And it's unjust. It's it's corruption. Whatever these women are doing to protect themselves, this is what they think, that they're protecting themselves. They're protecting their children from what and from who? Okay, there are cases where the same mother that went and reported her ex for harassment, for I don't want him to contact me, all of these things. She couple of years later, she's ringing him, telling him, "Why did you get married? I thought we were gonna get married." Same mother that says that this guy, does not take care of his children. She's calling him when he's a married man. Okay, there's no evidence. It's enough for mom to say, I've been abused emotionally, financially, I've been blamed. And domestic violence, is not defined. Okay. And if father comes to say, okay, I've been abused as well, and you try to bring evidence, they don't even look at it. They don't even look at it. Why? Because you need to man up. Okay, you need to man up, and no way what mom did, yeah, and whatever she did is between you and her anyway. It's got nothing to do with the well-being and the welfare of the children. But whatever she says about you, that she made up, yeah, let it be her made it up, or her solicitor advised her to say so. That's it. It paints a picture of who you really are. Okay, and that's why you need to see your children in a contact center, which is not meaningful access. Okay, you need to see them indirectly, is not meaningful access. You need to see them 2 hours every 2 weeks. Okay, again, it's not meaningful access. Where what they do is it's just like, let's say if a woman was to get divorced, okay, a non-Muslim was to get divorced or separated in Scotland, or in Cardiff, or in north or south of the country, it will be the same thing. It will be 2 hours every 2 weeks. Yeah. Now, why did your ex suddenly come up with the idea that you can only see your children every 2 weeks? Okay. And this is the ground rule now. Okay. Why? Is because she is taking advice. She's not taking advice from the Grand Mufti. She's not taking it from the mosque. She's not taking it from the books. She's not taking it from family law. Okay, she's taking it from someone that is giving her bad advice. This could be a movement. This could be, word on the street that as soon as a man gets divorced, and this happened to a sister, that as soon as a man gets divorced, he goes and he applies for residency, and he takes the children, and he gets married, and then the mother of these children becomes second class. Therefore, you need to protect yourself. And I don't know what possesses these women to do this. Yeah, and I'm only talking about women that do this, illegally, and they do this unethically. I mean, if someone did harm the children, if someone did harm mom, that's it. You need to do what you need to do. But if there's no evidence, and you and Allah know Okay, okay. Look, the father can walk away. The father can get scared and think to yourself, this is not worth it. I might as well just go get married again. Have another children, and life goes on. She wants to take on her burden and my burden. Let it be. She wants to stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and say, God, I alienated father because I wanted, the best for the children. Well, that's less baggage for you in the hereafter. Okay. To the father, she's doing you a favor, and you just need to be practical about the situation, and you need to move on. Again, the last thing as well, what brought my attention to this campaign in their shoes, that this was launched during November 2020. Now, end of November, this is another lockdown where, we're having different variants of this virus. And I'm not talking about the parental alienation virus. We're talking about, the COVID. And for these centers to come together at this time, it tells you that, what, Jazakumullah khair, may Allah reward them. And, maybe this organization did not share a platform before because they had difference of opinion, or they have, they had other issues, in their da'wah or in their school of thoughts. But alhamdulillah, they came together today against what? Against a fatherless society. Maybe they're not saying it. Maybe they're not saying it as much as, Matt O'Connor is saying it. Now, if you need to see who Matt O'Connor is, you need to go to fathersforjustice.org. Yeah, fathers-for-justice.org, where he is campaigning against a fatherless society. Now, it's blatant. It's just there for you. We need to look. We need this is not. This game is an unfair game. It's got. So you need to just put the cards down and say, I'm not playing this game anymore. This is unfair. Family law is not taking, what father says into consideration, and father's being alienated outside of court, and it's being, it's being humiliated in court, because he has to prove his sanity. He has to prove that he's fit to even see his own children, and he has to be reintroduced to his own children based on the fake evidence that mum brought forward, and they do not have the time and do not have the energy, and maybe they do not have the remit to reinvestigate, okay, what mum brought forward. And this is why this society had enough. Muslim and non-Muslim society had enough of this fake accusation and this parental alienation, and this is child abuse. And you can see what is happening to our children. And we say our children, we're talking about humanity, Muslim and non-Muslim. You can see what's happening, and I'm not going to give statistics, I'm not going to give case studies, because you guys know it all and you can research it. Yeah, but this has to stop. I'm not going to go any further with this, inshallah, and we'll do another video in next couple of days. I've got a meeting today, at 10 o'clock, and when this finishes, then I will feed you back and I'll let you know exactly what happened. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I come out of this character assassination, this attempt to take me off the map of the children's life, and today, inshallah, maybe after, from 10, I don't know to what time, but we'll feed you back. And I'm doing this on purpose to document my stance, to document where we stand with this evil practice and this ritual that's been taken place by our sisters, unfortunately. And inshallah, I'll feed you in next episode, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.